Behind the curtains of Russia's special operation in Ukraine, a vast yet underreported enterprise is also underway: the denazification of Ukraine. For many years now, the West has dismissed Russia's concerns about the growing power of Nazis and far-right groups here in Ukraine. This is the house of the local leader of the right sector, which is an openly neo-Nazi organization. The house itself is, for now, a crime scene. We can't enter, but we have seen the footage and some of the things that have been brought out of the house by Russian investigators who are determined to denazify and to reverse what Ukraine has become. His name is Viktor Plotnikov, and like many of Ukraine's nationalists, he has a great fondness for all things that have a swastika on them. His family has kept archives and Nazi memorabilia throughout the years. He, his wife, children and sister are all members of right-wing organizations. These are some of the images seized in his house. It reads 9th November 1943, an original. There's plenty of propaganda material, ID cards left behind by this man. His son, I won't show you his face, but he, along with his brother, went to an elite military school in Ukraine, in Kiev. These are the sorts of people that were accepted there. Everywhere there's military uniforms, Nazi military uniforms. This cap, another one, picture of Adolf Hitler, along with the local division of the SS, known for their brutality, mostly made up of Ukrainian volunteers, but this was all out in the open. Everyone knew who he was, and he was an influential figure in this new Ukraine that formed after 2014. He ran, leaving all of this behind because he is well aware of what Russia's denazification campaign operation will mean for him specifically. Mr. Plotnikov is one of thousands of radical right-wing leaders, fighters and enablers that Russia has kept tabs on throughout the years. As Russian forces advance, many of these neo-Nazis and war criminals, they flee, abandon homes and possessions, even family. Now they have taken to threats and violence against civilians, much as Nazis did to terrorize the population in liberated areas. We've seen it ourselves: empty jails and prisons, murderers and killers armed and released, only they agreed to fight for Kiev. That will carry out assassinations for Kiev. Here, an alleged would-be assassin was caught before he could strike against a local businessman who, like many others, welcomed Russian troops. Ukraine's nationalists and war criminals used to laugh at Russian warnings. They were convinced in their own invulnerability that they would forever enjoy total dominance over the country. This special operation has changed their minds. They no longer laugh. Now they flee. Orad Gazdiev, RT from Berdyansk, Ukraine.